So 12 months ago, we were at about 49 cars.
Yep.
As we sit today, we're about 120-ish. In 12 months, if we don't order another car from today, we'll be at around 190.
From the land down under, one man has forged a car collection beyond imagination. Over 100 supercars and hypercars. Unleash your senses, witness the extraordinary. You're not ready for this. Presenting to you the Lee Collection.
I think that was officially the best tunnel ride I've ever experienced. Unbelievable, unbelievable! All right, guys, we're fortunate enough here to have Josh from the Lee Collection to, describe the collection, where it started, where it is now, and where it's kind of heading. Josh, thanks for having us.
Hi, Batman. Why are we wearing sunglasses inside?
Because the cars are so bright.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
So, tell us about the Lee Collection.
Lee Collection is, as you know, I guess, for those who don't know, privately owned collection here in Western Australia, Perth, Western Australia, all owned by one individual. It's a mixture of passenger vehicles, GT3 race cars, hypercars, your day-to-day cruisers. So it's a very eclectic mix of mainly new, but we're working towards kind of old school modern classics. But yeah, fundamentally there's a bit of everything for everyone within the collection. And the best part is that Lawrence, the owner, drives every single one of them.
I think that's the big thing. A lot of people collect cars, but Lawrence and the Lee Collection's all about driving them as well. Definitely. None of these are garage queens. You won't see many of them having delivery mileage. If they came in as delivery mileage, they're not leaving here.
They're not lasting very long, no.
Yeah. So where should we start, do you think?
Where should we start? Oh boy. Good question. Really depends. I guess a couple of the highlights that stand out. Obviously, first of all, Senna GTR. This is, I think, maybe one of two. I think two in Australia.
Yes. The other one, Marlboro.
Yes. Yep. It looks incredibly intimidating. It is a puppy dog to drive. It feels just like a 720S.
Yeah.
So operationally, really super. I mean, your grandmother could drive it. We put this in the Finna from the McLaren F1 era Finna livery, and it looks really, really nice. Really, really unique. To my right, we have the Ford GT. I think one of maybe four in.
There's actually there's four.
I think so. I think so. So this is a pretty cool car. Aerodynamically and design-wise, obviously it was designed specifically around the aerodynamics upon their return to Le Mans. Ford.
I remember when we picked, 2021, went for a quick drive in this.
That was a great weekend, unforgettable weekend.
Yeah.
And yeah, look, we've got a bit of Lamborghinis.
So this, actually, I couldn't understand this. This is the 60th anniversary Technica STO Special Edition, isn't it? Like, how?
So with Lamborghini's 60th editions, they've brought out, much like the 40th and the 50th Murcielago, 40th anniversary Murcielago, 50th anniversary Aventador. They are just a different spec.
Okay.
So you pay to have a plaque on the side, and that is basically it. So I could go myself to Ad Personam from Lamborghini, and I could spec black stripes on the side with Grigio Telesto. I could spec the exact interior. However, Lamborghini have done us a great favor and packaged it all up for us in a 60th. Is it numbered? No.
It's not numbered.
No,
right.
So the 60ths are not numbered. They're mass produced to however many people can buy them. But it's nice to commemorate the brand that we love.
So outside of Lamborghini, obviously, Lawrence has a big association with
Ferrari.
Massive
association with Ferrari. It was actually one of his first very supercar was this Pista Spider over here.
That was the first one that he specified.
No, first supercar he ever bought.
Oh, it was the first supercar?
Yeah, so 488 Pista, the purple SF90 in the corner, that was the first one he spec'd.
Ah.
Yeah, ever. So, I mean, Ferrari's a powerhouse in terms of a brand and the way they operate. There's a couple here, there's a few overseas, a few interstate.
So you got a Pista Spider, SF90,
Yep.
and then obviously the tailor-made 812 GTS.
Yep, so we have two tailor-made, so we've got three tailor-made A12 GTSs.
Yep.
It's the A12 Coupe, we've got a 348 Challenge, FXX Evo.
Oh yeah, 348 Challenge isn't here, is it?
Not here, it's in the shop right now.
Yeah.
So
that was a little bit change in direction, a little bit older cars now, so they're moving to the...
It was, yes. So gradually I'm trying to get Lawrence to move into some of the modern classics. I mean, 355 is a beautiful car. You owned one.
Yeah, he should have one in his collection.
Yeah. With Lawrence though, again, he loves to drive them.
Yeah.
So whether it's 9 in the morning, whether it's 3 in the morning, just wants to hop in, turn the key or press the button and just go for a rip or go for a comforting drive. So that's a bit of the mantra or the ethos as to why there's no real old school cars here. But yeah, there's lots of things. I mean, we're standing in front of two Elvas over here. One is a full carbon series. It has platinum badges as well.
So this one was delivered first?
It was delivered first.
Yep.
So this one he spec'd himself.
Yep, and it's got the VGW logo.
That's right,
on the headrest. Full carbon bodied.
All carbon, all exposed carbon.
Exposed carbon.
It's a lot of fun. People ask, why would you buy a car without a windscreen?
Yeah.
Once you've been in it, you can understand and appreciate why.
And then for everybody, actually, the Lee Collection now has got, in terms of no windscreen, it's got the Elva, Speed Legend.
We have an Aston Martin Speedster, which is the DBS.
Yeah.
Roofless DBS. That's a second Elva. This is a commemorative homage. Pay respects to
Daniel Ricciardo, who's from Perth, basically
Australian born.
Yep.
And that ties into our Daniel Ricciardo McLaren. Yeah, correct.
Which is part heritage. Is it heritage or is it?
So right now,
commissioned?
MSO and McLaren have providing kind of rejuvenation models. One is the HDK, which is the high downforce kit.
Is that the one that...
Big wing, that's the one with the big teeth on it. That's going, so
wow.
you've seen.
We'll put it up on the photos for that one.
Special car.
So this is one level below. This is like 722?
No, so internal wise, it's an SLR. It has, different packages. So this is a heritage one. So what they've done is, so the Heritage is I guess the base model, the tier 1. Yeah. What you get is new wheels, new paint job, new exhaust, new suspension, new ECU. You'll get a 722 front lip and a brand new interior. Stage 2 is the SLR edition, which they were actually been running for some time. So since they introduced the SLR, they have always had the SLR edition. It's limited to 25 and they are numbered. What that will include is new interior. It has the 722 blacked out headlights, the inners, new wheels, new body kit, so front bumper, bonnet, side skirts, wheels, and rear diffuser, rear bumper. And then it's the high downforce kit one.
And it's also important to note that we didn't get these sold new in Australia. And they're left-hand drive only.
Correct.
Yep. Yeah. So this went back to the factory, right?
Yeah, so these both went back to MSO in the UK. Yep. They probably spent 6 months there. I love the SLRs. Compared to the Carrera GT and the Enzo, they're criminally underpriced and underrated. And I think, it's a timeless design. It still looks brand new now.
Yeah.
I guess a couple of other special things.
Probably kind of bypass the SC V12.
Yeah, the Racing Aventador. Again, a gorgeous car.
I think 40?
40 in the world.
Yeah.
This, I believe, is the only customer-held one.
Yeah.
So the Ascenza program is effectively like the XX program, like Ferrari. Yeah. So you're a customer that loves to go racing. You can start with the GT3 cars that pretty much all manufacturers offer, and then it levels up to the Ascenza or the XX program with Ferrari. We would love to get to an Ascenza meet one day, but it's just so far away. And Lawrence's schedule is so packed that we just don't have the time. So we brought it here.
So if you wanted to run it on the racetrack here?
You just crank it up and hope for the best, I suppose. Lamborghini will send a team out, but Barbagallo Raceway needs, if it was the Bend or Eastern Creek, that would be a different story.
Is there sound restrictions or something?
No sound restrictions. It's just it's a pretty small track. So really to find the full functionality and purpose of this vehicle, you need a lot larger track, I feel.
Lawrence was like saying Arise Racing, which you guys are building it.
There is a track, not Maulia Club, but there is another track that's FIA 2 certified.
Yeah.
And that's further down south. So there'll be a lot of space to stretch your legs.
That's where you can then, the new Valkyrie, the AMR Pro,
correct.
and all those P1 GTRs, all all those cars, you'll be able to run them on the track.
Absolutely, yeah.
So guys, we've got to come back when we can do that.
Definitely will, yeah. I guess that's pretty much it. We've got a P1 over there. Well, not pretty much it, but there's a P1.
A lot of people have seen this on social media, or the Ultimate.
Yes, the Ultimate, one of two.
Actually, the R8, there's a story with, that's where his journey started with an R8?
His first sports car was an Audi R8.
So he's still passionate about the R8.
Big time. We've got 5 in the collection. The first one that you just referenced, he broke, or the gearbox broke.
Yeah.
That was because of the supercharger kit. This one is a VF. This is the RWS, which is a rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
This is VF Engineering Supercharged, so 800 horsepower. Our other one is going for 2,000 horsepower twin turbo kit.
Yeah.
And our other one is the R8 GT2 LMS, which is a race car, which is also being supercharged. So that'll be fun.
So there's a collection of Astons.
There's a couple of Astons, DBS 770, V12 Vantage. There's another DBS 770 over here.
And then there was one that you guys went over to the factory to spec up.
The Valor.
The Valor.
Or the Velour, or the Valor, yeah.
But will that left-hand drive, right-hand drive?
Right-hand drive, yeah.
Right-hand drive?
Yeah.
And manual?
Manual, yeah. So
gonna be interesting.
as a concept, it's a manual DBS, right?
Yeah.
Or manual, so essentially. Rebodied DBS, but apparently it's much, much more than that.
Yeah.
So very exciting to see.
Yeah.
Time will tell.
And then we got the Cyan.
Shan, the Cyan, or the Cyan, or however you'd like to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Yep, one of 63 in the world, coupe-wise, one of 1 in Australia, actually. Yeah.
I'd actually hear your thoughts. We'll kind of go past to compare this against the Countach. Because to me, the Countach is more unique because there is a little bit of the, Revuelto in this, whereas the Countach is so unique.
Yeah, I think this is very much similar. Like, there's a lot of like Diablo VT 6.0 in that one. But
how about the drive between the two?
Oh boy,
is it the same?
They're fundamentally the same.
Okay.
It's really then boils down to how much space inside and what the seats are comfortable. That's what Comfort Seats has race seats.
Oh, right. I think Lawrence is enjoying that one.
The Countach is probably my preference of the two.
Yeah.
Visually,
we'll have a closer look later.
And driving wise, but fundamentally, obviously we've got the Dakar.
And how was that? Did you have a few earlier?
I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
So you just need to put the power down to just keep.
Yeah, and start in second. Start in second, not first.
Yeah.
Great car, 765 P1.
So this is based on a Carrera S, and they've kind of lifted it up.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's either a GTS or an S.
And then the Lee Collection Sterato is coming soon, which is Lamborghini's answer
equivalent, yes.
Yeah.
Sterato, that's very exciting.
That would have been fun today.
That would have, but now that today was our first time out in the sand.
It was a bit windy, but other than that.
Extremely windy.
Yeah.
But when that Sterato arrives, then we'll take out, you'll have to come back. Yeah. We'll take out the Sterato and this, and have a bit more fun.
Yeah. I know it's at the back, but you just realize the presence of that, the Phantom.
This is the Rolls wall. Obviously, we took delivery of our second EWB Phantom today.
The white on white, Latino.
White on white with silk seats. So we like to customize our Rolls. That has a Darwin Pro. This is about the Phantom.
BBC. Billionaire Boys Club, not the other BBC. You can interpret it that way.
Exactly. Extended wheelbase, that's about to get a Mansory kit. The Kryptos here has a Mansory kit. The Black Cullinan Black Badge is about to have a 1016 kit.
A shout out to Beyond Customs that does all the work for them.
Yes, and the Ghost is about to receive a Mansory kit. So we like different things.
The Lee Collection should become the Mansory distributor, seriously, and I'll just buy off of you guys.
Perfect, done.
And then yes, we saw the P1.
Yep, great car.
On the last vlog.
Yep.
you know. So
Oh yeah.
this is road registered now?
It is road registered, yeah. There's you'll read on Facebook chats that this car can't be registered, that car can't be registered, all that kind of stuff. We've met a really good guy, mutual friends, Gary from Top Secret Imports in Sydney, and he's pretty much able to register anything.
So the left-hand drive cars.
Doesn't matter the year. Our Chiron is about to be registered.
Yeah.
It's a process.
Yeah.
And it's like, especially if the car wasn't sold in the country initially, you've got to apply and introduce as if to the government as if you were bringing in a new car.
Right.
So yeah, a lot of paperwork, a lot of time, but generally takes about 6 months. Countach, Cyan is registered.
918's on the way.
918 is in Perth. That will be registered as well. Ferrari will be registered shortly.
So the Lee Collection will have the Holy Trinity very soon.
Yes, very exciting.
All here in Perth. The Countach.
Yeah.
Because the Countach is probably one of the newest additions, but it does, this one's actually road registered, and Lawrence's favorite at the moment, probably.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It obviously invokes a lot of emotion from, back in the 80s and 90s.
Wolf of Wall Street.
And Wolf of Wall Street, yeah.
Full red leather interior, by the way.
Yes, had to match the original Countaches. Yeah. It's a beautiful car. It really is.
And I think Australia's only got two?
Two. So there's a green one in Victoria, and obviously the white one in Western Australia.
Probably won't get driven, that one.
Okay.
But then this one,
Yeah, it's got 1,000 Ks on the clock now in 3 weeks, so yeah.
And then to wrap up, so where's the Lee Collection going to be in a year's time?
In a year, so 12 months ago we were at about 49 cars.
Yep.
As we sit today, we're about 120-ish. In 12 months, if we don't order another car from today, we'll be at around 190.
Woo!
So pretty exciting. Pagani.
So probably it's some of the cars missing here, probably 100, probably close to 100 with like the Chiron and all that's turning up, isn't it?
Yeah. So Chiron, we've got a Bugatti Bolide coming, which will be street registered in Western Australia. Daytona SP3. Lots of other kind of various little cars as well, but yeah, we're kind of heading towards...
Paganis. We're going to have the first Pagani in here.
We will. We will very shortly. Yeah, that's exciting. I can't mention which one, but that is...
There's a few.
Yeah, very, very cool.
Yeah.
And we're always actively looking. We get bombarded with cars weekly.
There's, like you said, now you're also trying to get a little bit more of the modern classics.
Correct, yeah. A Mercy SV would be nice. Your 599 GTO would be nice.
But I heard there's a few Murcielagos being added too. Some other
we've...
Lawrence didn't even know about.
He did. But yeah, so 2 Mercies on the way. It's an exciting time.
Right. It's a pleasure. And we're just going to, walk around a bit. Been meaning to come here for a while now, and to see it like this, it's crazy. And to think what's coming in the next 12 months.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, they're really bringing the A game to Australia, and I think, finally putting us on the map, because not only, these cars are just going to be sitting here, but they're going to get driven. So everyone will get to hear it and appreciate it. And thanks very much.
No problem.
Thank you.
No worries.
Did that make it to the behind the scenes?
I got my sunnies too, if you want.
Yeah, if you want.
Oh no, it's up to you. You're wearing sunglasses, I'll wear sunglasses as well. It's Josh here from the Lee Collection.
Is that recording?
Welcome back to the channel.